Hello everyone, welcome back to Satisfactory. So, in the last episode I did say we would go back to my previous world and just show you a bit of a tour as to what this is all about and how far I actually got into the game. So this here is one of my saves, and it currently has 164 and 59 minutes. I was literally just 1 minute off. I know it was only about 30 seconds off from reaching 165 hours. But this is what it looks like here. And it is monstrous. Now, it has been about a year or so since I've played this, so I just can't remember on the top of my head where everything is. I just vaguely know where the big things are, such as this here. So, to sort of demonstrate what's happening, we are in the real version, or our own YouTube version. We are situated just somewhere over there where the cursor is. And this is the starting base that I was talking about. So this is the parachute, by the way, and this is one of the best ways of traveling around, especially for like heights and that. You don't have to worry about falling. The only thing you do have to worry about is actually falling into voids, where you've got like the bottomless pit of the world, which is over there as one example, and then there's another one just over here. I will show them later on in the episode, not in this world but in the other one. Let's actually show from this here orientation, just so we get a better idea. So here we have a train station. Train comes into it and delivers items into it. I'm not going to go into depth like what each item does and different things like that. I will show you eventually, but I'm only giving a tour as to what everything does. And here we have another train station here, and this is just for like batteries that provides items for other stuff. And then in between we have all I call it miscellaneous stuff. There's the research hub, the MAM research here as well, is it? No, the MAM research is around the back. And I'm just making a few bits and pieces that I always need. Something I would like to create in the series that we're doing at the minute is one of these here, and this is a sorting facility. So you dump all your items into these two containers. Well, it's actually a double stack container, but you dump your items into this one. Then what happens is it spits them out. So you dump them into this, so it spits them out of this here and starts going through a series of these here sorters. And you just configure as to where each of the stuff goes. So left output is for plates and blah 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 as it goes along. And then what happens is it actually just sorts it from top down. So if you look here, you've got 1, 2, 3 containers stacked on top of each other, so they're all double stack containers. So if I just open up one of these here, it's all full of items in it. And what happens is it dumps it from the top down, so it'll feed into this, and then this one will feed into this, and then the back this one will feed into this here. So you always have plates at the bottom of this here, and you've got like every item the whole way along it. And I'll just use this here conveyor belt to show. So it goes all the way along, all your different items. And expand it's actually very easy. You just literally keep adding these sorters on it, and there's no limit. Just keep adding them as you go along and just keep replicating this here. So it is very easy to expand if needed. The only thing I was going to do was I had been planning of changing this so where actually it loops around. So instead of continuing this way here, it comes around the corner here and then starts going back this way. And then what happens is when we get to the end here, it turns around and comes back this way here. So that means that everything's sort of centralized, and if you sort of know where all the items are, you just go into like a bookshelf. So if you know, like, say for example looking for cable, we know it's in this one here, but say for example in this one here we had batteries, we know to go down this section here and then go to the batteries, so we're not going all the way down to the very bottom just for one item. So something like that would be very very good to have. It's just so much easier to dump stuff into a cargo container and to let it do its own thing. And the other thing as well I had started to set up on this here side was a sort of power system. So what it done was you threw leaves, wood, whatever you wanted, it automatically went this way and then started putting it into this. And then what happened is if it was leaves, it would process the leaves into biomass. If it was wood, it would do the same in the biomass. And then if there was biomass already in the system, it would bypass this here and go straight into the biomass, etc, etc. So it's like a whole lot of bypassing and that. Something like that would be pretty cool. So a bit of another tour as well. So this is all train track, and it is very train orientated as well. The train is the main source for everyone coming about. And I don't think we have any trains due yet, are we? Let's go to the map and see if there is. Good thing is this here will actually show trains on the system as well. So there's one there. There's actually 3 trains on this, if I remember right. Let me see, where is it? That's whose train's coming on its way now. There it is. So that will actually go into this station over here. There we go. So now we're on top of the train, and then it comes around this loop. This is a loop, kind of like a loop back track. So it just gets it back to the orientation it needs. I'm actually going to jump on top of this if I can. So what it does is it's just dumping batteries into this here cargo container, and then it'll go around this corner and it should bypass this here system. I don't think it makes a stop there. Oh, if I can get back on it without actually getting crushed. There we go. Oh, sorry, this one's making batteries. Is it making batteries or what is it doing? I can't remember. It is, yeah. So this one here is actually collecting batteries, not getting rid of them. Oops. Alright, so it's bypassing this here station. So this is one of the best ways to get like a tour around. And then here's these pylons here I was talking about in the last episode. These are also a great way of transporting. This thing here I'm holding allows you to clip onto those and travel around. So this here, as far as I know, this will actually bypass going up there. If it does, I'm going to just, yeah, I'm going to get off here. And we'll make our way up using this here pedestrian platform up to this pylon here, and then we'll use the grappling to make our way up. So that big thing above there, that's actually the space elevator. So that comes from that there. Whenever this first came about, that was the only thing you could sort of see, and this here you couldn't even see that at all. It's a massive structure. So we're looking to get it up onto this. So I'm gonna. There we go. So we're just grabbing onto the cable here and making our way up. So it is very sort of slow of getting there, but if you hold down shift, you get up there pretty quick. And it's a good view of the world as well. You can see everything from from here. It's pretty cool. But I have taken over quite a lot of land as well. You know, like doing different things there. You can see another factory over there and another one here. Don't want to show too much. There's a bit of wreckage there. That green stuff, I'll leave it as a mystery. Oh, missed that. Oh, the fauna came back. I had cleared this here all up. Yeah, this is all come back. It must be the update has done this. Yeah, this is all cleared away. But this here is another facility here for like making like aluminium and that there. There's some other stuff there. Now I don't want to venture out there because there is something out there that you haven't seen yet in the series. And I don't want to spoil it. There's the water. So we can stay beside this here thing because, well, radiation level. That should be another clue to what that is. Now, there's a void down here, so if you fall into that, you're pretty much going to die. A new thought. So, yeah, that there down there is a plant again. I'm not going to show what that is. Just going to leave it as a surprise. And we're going to make our way over to here. There's another thing I want to show over here. Hopefully we'll be able to make this. Say we should. There's a ladder up there anyway, just in case we do miss it. There's the train over there as well. And we've got this here, which is doing quartz at the moment. And I'm not going to venture around to the back of this here because I know there is something else there that you haven't seen yet as well. There's a lot more of these here, what do you call it? Them smelly things, whatever the name of those are. There's a lot more of them, I've noticed. And then there's a factory down there, the process and stuff. Not going to go down there either, just going to keep it as a bit of a surprise. Ah, and I just remembered about those. I completely forgot where about. Oh. So we make our way over to this here other facility. This is processes quite a lot of stuff. This one, as far as I remember, this makes computers. So this whole thing processes computers and takes our raw items to do it. Everything's quite like sort of spaced out as well. So the way this here works is if I go on top of this pylon here, just to sort of stand at a bit of a height to show it. There we go. Okay. So let's see if you can see it from here. Oh, it's a bit weird gliding a wee bit. So over around, you can see this wee bit of an orange pipe. So just around the back there is some oil wells, and what it's doing is it's pumping oil into these here pipes, making its way up around the corner, up around the back, and then it comes around here, comes along there, and then comes into this facility here, and those are the pipes there. So what that does is that breaks the oil down into like plastics and that there, and then the plastic makes its way into the system here along with a bunch of other materials and makes computers. And what this here is doing is, I think it takes some of the computer or it takes some of the batteries, I can't remember which, just to do different things with it. And then it just spits them out for the train to collect it over here, and then away it goes. I've explained that as really, really badly, but that's pretty much what it does in a nutshell. So let's go on with the tour. You might just be able to see the pumps over there. When I was on this world, I was actually planning on diverting all them pipes to come straight across here and go up there. The reason why it goes this whole funny direction up around there is because that was the safest way to, it was one of the safest ways to travel. It's a very hostile environment over there, like really, really hostile. Over here is the entire power system. Well, actually when I say entire, it's about 90, I'd say about 95%. So this is powers the entire world. Everything on this in this world comes through this here. So these here are water pumps. They pump water into these pipes here, and then pipes come up the hill and split off 3 by 3 and go into this here system here. So 3 of the pipes feed. One pipe feeds to these power factories. So you can see it goes in here and splits into those 2, and etc, etc. And then the other 3 make their way into these 3 over here. All them are powered. All those coal plants are powered by coal, which comes out of here, here, up there, and over there. So all that coal feeds into this system here and is distributed into all these factories here. Then we have these here, and for anybody that is electrically minded, these are pretty much capacitors, or to sort of explain it a bit more, sort of dumb it down a wee bit, these are batteries. So what happens is excess power, or too much power that's being produced by these and not being used by the grid, gets stored into these here. These are like batteries. They charge up, and then say for example this whole thing shuts down, these here will like sort of let it loose, this will let it trickle out into the power system and back into the grid. And these here are always charging up. Now the reason why they are halfway empty at the minute is because I have turned this here off a few times just to deal with lag and that. Sometimes this world does get very laggy, and at the minute it's actually very smooth, and it is, I'd say it's probably because of all the optimization that the dev team have done, and I just have to say well done dev team for that. It's just, I remember when I played this world it was starting to get a bit laggy. Maybe that was one of the reasons why I sort of came away from playing this so much, but the fact that it works so well, it's so good on this PC as well, especially this here old PC and its graphics card. 2017 computer, and has been having a bit of trouble since early 2020s. Alright, let's see if we can actually get up there. I want to show the other, oh, the other power's over there. This here facility, this was making parts of the battery, I think. Can't remember. Some parts do different things, I just can't remember the top of my head. Again, as I say, it's been about a year since I've been on this world. I'm trying to explain this as best as I can. Let's see if I can grab onto this power line here. And see if we can go up there. Yes, we can. So when I say that the power plant was doing about 90% or 95%, this is the other 5 or 10% here. So these here are using like geysers, and these geysers pretty much like pump. What is this here? Sulfur. This is new. Never used to be sulfur around here. These are new. Sulfur nodes. There's 3 of them. There never used to be sulfur on here, and that definitely never used to be that stuff there. So there is some new stuff around here. It's so weird when you go to explore it, you actually find a bit more. But no, they definitely weren't about whenever I put those there, because that there used to flush with the ground. But pretty much what these here do is every time there's geyser, just like knocks a load of pressure into these here, and then it generates like a lot of power. Not true, they use it for turbine. For some reason they are off. Why is that? Are they no longer used or something, or what's going on? I don't think they're working properly. Not too sure. Something's not right. Oh well. Yeah, not a big concern. What the? What is this? That's a new creature, I've never seen that before. I was a wee bit nervous walking around that. I wonder if it gets hostile if you hit it. I'm not worried about it in this here part of the episode. So yeah, back that line there, if you follow that track around there, that takes you around to where it makes the computers. So we're not going to bother going around there. It seems to have taken notion of with deleting fauna, because around here used to be full of fauna, but there's, you can tell that I've been cutting. Oh, it's come back just as small. They're growing, that's why. I can't remember if the train can kill you if it hits you. I don't really want to find out either. So yeah, that takes us back to the pretty much the end of our tour over here. So this is oh, I never actually did move that pylon. This pylon came before this track did, and I don't know why I never did delete the pylon. A bit weird. It is still connected. I just never moved it. Oh no, I was supposed to be putting platforms on the side of this here and then putting the power lines along it. So some eagle-eyed viewers would have noticed something about this area here. And yes, that's right. This is where I was going to get the coal. So that was the sulfur, and the coal we were looking for is up there. And to get up there, I'm just going to go over here. There we go. And the coal is over here. There it is. So that coal's going into there, feeding down to the system, taking the elevator down, and then gets split off into these here. So this here was making explosives and also providing power. I believe, yeah, power to these two stations here. So that is the other power station I had forgotten about. It goes into that. But I was going to decommission these. This whole thing was going to get decommissioned. These two power plants, they were going to get removed. And then just focus on explosives building. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. You have pretty much seen everything you need. There's another plant in there. This is drone facility. So this here actually just distributes items around the map. It's actually just making limestone at the minute, or making concrete. That's all it's doing here. And feeding into this. It's good setup. And that's pretty much it. Right. So, that is the tour. Let's go back to our main world. And we're back. So, here we are in the YouTube world. So, yeah, a lot more empty than it was before, and I just see a power slug over there. Let's go and get it. So let me just talk as we run over to get that. So, I'm going to do things a wee bit differently. There is a lot of flat ground around here, so I will actually try and see if I can build a bit of a factory setup on this. Obviously, I take the highest point on this here, and then, what do you call it? Expand from there using the big foundation blocks. Thought I seen something running about there. What's that over there? Get it in a second. Now, I don't want to do too many boring things. There has been a few parts of the episode where I've gone over and watched it and thought, well, I haven't really done much in this here, have I? Hopefully that's not what I think it is. Sulfur. So pretty much, I thought that there from a distance was uranium. It is uranium in this here, isn't it? Where did I see that other stuff? Mounted on the side, is it here? It is. What is that? Not gonna bother with that. That's iron ore. What else is around here while we're looking about? So, as I was saying, yeah, it would be nice to get the factory starting now, like production on it. The sooner the better, just for making different items. And there is 2 of those. And where is the lake? Surely that's not the lake, is it? It's all dried out. What? They seen me from up here. Huh? I wonder if they will be smart enough to come up here, or will they just sit down there? I'm gonna try and grab that while.
The effigy has no song, only echoes, but it is part of a river.
Ooh,
why does the effigy avoid the windows?
Attention. Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters. Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
Oh, that's strong enough to get up there. What's this? Get any more. Are you serious? They actually can't come up here. You'd almost farm these if you ran away from them. I'm gonna take this here, arcadium ore. I don't think we've researched this yet, have we? I will take it anyway. While we're over here, I'm gonna go and look for some slugs. There's another one over there. There is one there, and I think there's one up there where my cursor is. Don't remember these here being this easy to get up. There we go. That looks like copper. Oh, there's another one. Good, find these here so easily. I don't remember them being this much in it. Maybe there was, I don't know, I can't remember. Oh yes, coal. We were looking for coal in the last episode. So the coal is over there, I think. Where is that coming from? Of course it is. Go away. Don't you come at me again, or you'll be getting the jam. Got it. Right, there is a place with coal over here. If I remember right. There's another orb up there. Oh, of course I have to run into these two here. Getting a load of them anyway. I'll just heal up while we're doing that. Where is the coal again? There's a yellow slug over there. How do I get up there again? I want to get that wee orb. Some of these here are actually a bit difficult to climb, but there's always a starting thing, and then you sort of have to jump your way up. There's things you can get, like legs that like, make you like jump higher and stuff. That'd be nice to get. Yep. Summer slip. There's a power slug over there. The coal is over there, but we need to make a bridge over, if I remember right, to get it. I thought it was easy enough to get that by hand, but apparently not. What's that there? There's something in that there I've never seen before. I'm trying to use the peripheral vision to have a look. Not too sure what it is. Just there. Use my peripheral vision there, just on the corner, to see what that is. Oh. Right, we've got that. Let's see if there's any other things about while we're around here. Oh, there's a couple more of those. Oh, I can't get up there. Some of these here are actually hard enough to get up. Some berries up here. Need some of those. Now I don't want to wander too far over here for it to get pushed off the edge by some of them things. What is that? There's something over there. There's coal there, just where I'm looking right now. And then there's various different ores around here. There's quite a lot of copper. And for anybody that knows where we are at the minute, there's one of those up there. This is literally where I start off with showing you the tour of the other world. Right here, where I'm standing right now. It's so weird to see it from this perspective. Oh, it's all so clear and it's so weird. It's like going back in time. This can be blown up, by the way. That there, that's empty with cracks and it can be blown up with dynamite. Right, let's go back. We've done enough. Yeah, it's so weird to see this. I remember starting off in there. There's one of the first base and there's an orb in there. A few wee bits and pieces in here.
Harvest the scripture. Compose it into a blood song.
Mercer Sphere. There's something we haven't caught yet, isn't there? Mercer Sphere. Yeah, there's something else. I can't remember the name of it. There's something else we haven't caught. Not gonna bother. That there is a poisonous plant. It like emits like that green stuff there. You can see. Where we're standing here at the minute is where the space elevator was in the previous world. Again, so weird to see that from this angle. What else is around here? Not much. Looks like there's crystals here. Raw quartz. We'll take that. Anything else? Nope. Grab these nuts. Right. Let's head back and offload. Didn't know what that sound was there for a second. Just the noise of the thing production. Okay. Let's see. Store all. Summer sloop. Something tells me that we can do something with that. Scannable object. We will put that in because there will become a time where we go to look for stuff. So I am gonna use one of them. Oh, wait. What? Oh, right, okay. So it's the cost. Add to list. It's already there, that's okay. Quartz. Let's see if we can research that. I know we have some of it here. There we go. What does this unlock? Aha! This is what we want here. These here.
The crystalline mineral was a
Blade
previously
runners.
unknown variation of quartz.
So this
with
allows us
uniquely
to run
large and
faster
flawless
and jump a bit
crystals,
higher.
normally only found
So we need
in synthetic
to
quartz. The
reward
industrial
silica.
application of this mineral will follow that of
We
its
need
synthetic
6 more
counterpart,
quartz to get that.
specifically in communication and exploration
And
technologies.
we need a few more bits pieces for that. There's a rebar gun, sulfur detonator, expanded tool belt. Power slugs, it's okay. Nutrients. Mushroom. Where was that mushroom? I know we did get it. There it is. Let's research that. So we can't unlock that until we get that open.
Bacon agaric, due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the
Helium,
human
we'll get
digestive
that.
system
We
and
have
has
some.
been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Let's have a look. Research this. And then we make bars and cables, and then
The
this
metal
gives
has
us the
been
zip
named
line.
deuterium after Fixit's
and
greatest
gives us
CEO,
a stun
Katerina
rebar.
Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial
SAM analysis.
applications, specifically in advanced
I
electronics
know where
due
the
to its
SAM is,
superconductivity,
or I wonder if it's
malleability,
still
and
there.
corrosion resistance.
So long story short, in the previous version of this game, there was a thing called a SAM, ore, which is similar to like the limestone or the iron ore you've seen, and SAM ore did nothing. I don't even think you could mine it, or maybe you could. I just can't remember. But you did find it naturally, around the lands and that there, and it did nothing. You couldn't recycle it for points. You couldn't do anything. It was literally just a useless item and just took up inventory space. I do know there is some on the top of that peak up there. There's some up there. One of those piles. And around the back of this here whole island. And I wonder if it'll come up on this here. Somewhere around this region here is another pile of it. Now I only know of the 2 places. But if we need any of it, we know where to go. So some up there. And some way over there, and the easiest one to get will probably be up there, because we will eventually build like a platform up to it to get to it, and get to the sulfur up there as well. Sulfur is extremely dangerous because of the mobs. The mobs get like 3 times. No, it's actually 5 times. Mobs get 5 times more dangerous the further you venture out, and I don't particularly want to venture out that far and come across them because we're not well equipped here. Which brings me to my other question: when do we get weapons? How do we get weapons? Is it even in this phase at all? Maybe it's on the next phase. So let's finish off this here. We need 400 of these here. Let's get that first. Need to get this here going. Put that in there, there. Let's turn this here into
stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's
that.
bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation
right,
of
so we've got
this,
3
we have
slugs. So what is it we said? I think we were going to ramp this here up because this here is very much needed. So now that brings us up to 37.5 items
into the
a minute.
Awesome Resource Sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetic.
There we go. 37.5. And we have 1 more power shard. The power's gone off. We need to just ramp up the power here. I have ramped this here down in the just off camera. So let's bring her on up. I think, what was it, we need max consumption of 50. Well, let's ramp that up as far as it can go. Now we are producing more than what we need. The consumption's at 52 going down, is it? It's at 39. And production is 39.1, so we're literally on the board, are we? Is that right? Or is this? I can't remember which one of these lines switched. Leave it anyway, let it work away. Next thing we need to speed up the production of is... That's as fast as it can go for producing that. What do we need to speed up the rest of here? I feel like we need to speed up this. So now it's 45 per... is that right? 45? That's 30. Let me just check. There's one of these here we do need to speed up. So that's 30. That's 30. Oh. If we can get up there. Oh, go this way. One of these here is ramped down because of the speed. I just can't remember which one it is. And then we'll call it an episode. Yeah, this one here is ramped down. So we just need 2 more power modules. Let's see. So I think we still have a lot of what do you call it, ore in this here, is it? Because I did set this to get rid of most of it. Yeah, it is. So it's actually consuming more. So let's put this into here and ramp that up as high as it can go, because we need to get rid of most of the stuff in this container. I don't like keeping that much in there. I'd rather trickle into it. That's that working away. Right, so while that's doing that, I am going to... I'm not even going to bother showing this, so I'm going to make this here off camera and do that and complete the other phases, and then I'll start the next episode when we're on the next 2 phases here. And also I am going to perhaps maybe work through this. Should I work through this? I haven't even researched this, have I? Probably not. Inflated pocket, 6 inventory slots, hostile, expanded tool belt, rebar gun, structural analysis, protein inhaler. Can't remember which one gives you the power augmenter. That's new, I've never seen that before. Production amplifier, Keyroom, that would be nice to get that done. Nutrients, we're doing that at the minute. Quartz. Getting this here would be a priority. That's the Blade Runners. Makes you run faster and jump higher. Expanded tool belt. One hand equipment slot would be nice. Fungus-like growth. Scans, planet, reveals where fungus-like growth. That's okay. I reckon we have to unlock that. Right, we're going to end the episode there. As I said, I'm going to do all that other stuff off camera so you don't have to see it. So that's it for this here episode. Thanks again for watching. If you have any comments or any suggestions at all, do drop them down below or visit the Discord channel that is linked in the description. Follow our Discord channel for the schedule as well as the information board. There you'll be able to see what games are playing as well as when those games are coming out on to YouTube. If you're enjoying the content, do consider subscribing and drop a like if you enjoy it. You see, as you know, what helps show what people are interested in the most, and I'll try and focus on those areas a bit more in the future. But other than that, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I would like to give a massive shout out to the channel donators. You help make these videos possible.